vibe one time for your mind.
Welcome to Sunbeasts Live. I'm Adrian Valente with Sunbit, and if you're one of our dealership partners, you're in the right place. Happy Wednesday, August 5th. We hope you all are doing well, and thanks for joining our weekly educational live series to help trained and certified Sunbeasts like you build your comfort and confidence using Sunbit on your parts and service drives. And boy, it's good to see folks. It's good to see a lot of the regulars and new folks too, but I'm getting ahead of myself because if you are new to the program here on Zoom events, we got a couple of controls to help you out. If you want to ask us questions, participate in, I think we got a live poll going on right now. You can also participate in the conversation, have a good time with the group. And of course, everyone here on Zoom events is getting Sunbeast app rewards points as our way of saying thank you. You'll see that deposited into your account within the next 48 hours or so. And because we cover different topics each week, if you need help with anything or you need refills of your marketing materials, you can always reach out to success@sunbit.com. They're there to help you grow and be successful with Sunbit. In addition to our wonderful support team and a call center in Las Vegas, the Success team can help you with one-on-one coaching, consultation, and more. And then, of course, on Wednesdays, we are joined by show producer and co-host. Please welcome to the program, Queenita Brown. Queenita, how are you?
Just kidding. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Damon Scott pointing out the jerseys. Hello, chat. Yeah, these were the exclusive drops we did a couple weeks ago, right? On a special episode. It was the Sunbeast Nation Summer Celebration. We got the names on the back. Got our last name. And then the year you were certified is your number. So hope folks who got their soccer jerseys from that episode send us pictures.
Yeah, we haven't gotten any yet.
I know. Come on. We want to see those cool jerseys. Anyways. Yeah, how was last week? You were running the show without me, doing it was Kahoot trivia, right?
Gave away some money, no big deal. I mean, I think the real question is, how was Hawaii?
Oh, yes, Hawaii. That was not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. For those of you that might be a bit curious, what exactly are we talking about? The Elite Escape. Yes, this was a big competition, first of its kind. It was something that we held back in March, April, May. So it's 3 months, right? And we were tracking, who's helping the most folks, who's helping the most customers. We were doing this in auto and dental. And the top 15 performers from auto and dental each, so 30 total, won a trip to Hawaii, and then we did some raffles. We did 5 Paradise picks from dealerships and 5 Paradise picks from dental. And we just had the trip this past weekend. I just got back very late Monday night, and it wasn't too bad. It was pretty snazzy. There's a picture I took up at that was a Waikiki Beach Marriott. Yeah. Good time. Everyone was there. Boy, couldn't recommend it. Here's a group picture we took with everybody. I think this was on the third night before we went to a luau, and it was just so cool to see everybody. This was like a gift basket you got. It was like a welcome to the Elite Escape and big congratulations from everybody. And boy, I had never been to Hawaii before. It was crazy meeting Sunbeasts whose names I know from the leaderboards. Karen asking any tan lines. I didn't get to go out as much. The last day in the morning, I made sure. I was so busy with the whole event because I was there working it. We wanted to make sure all the winners went and had fun.
Had a good time. Yeah.
Shout out to Martine and João from Team Sunbit. The three of us were kind of boots on the ground for the event, helping out. And we hope everyone, if there's anyone, I know a lot of people are traveling. Some Sunbeasts extended their stay. Actually,
I would have too.
Right. So I thought it might be kind of fun because we ended up interviewing a bunch of Sunbeasts, and I have pictures, and I thought it might be nice for us to visit with some of the top Sunbeasts. So if you guys are up for it, maybe, yeah, okay. So the number one Sunbeast from the Elite Escape is Justin here. I'm going to pull him up real quick. This is Justin. He was actually there with his... he's the best. Justin, he was so nice. And he was there with his wife. They had just gotten married. They used this as a way to celebrate their honeymoon as well, which was more fun. She's also a service advisor at another dealership. And the two were just a hoot and just so great. So during the Elite Escape, those 3 months, Justin ended up helping 278 customers on his service drive at 5-star Nissan Warner Robins. Ended up getting first place in the Elite Escape. And,
dude, this picture is great. By the way, like, look at these guys. Like, this deserves to be like in a frame somewhere.
I was learning so much, and it was interesting seeing all these top performers kind of talk shop with each other, and they were like on their own, kind of talking about how they offer Sunbit. And a lot of it's what we teach here. They bring it up early and often. And a lot of these guys had a lot of great stuff to say. We also got Jay Torres here, who placed 6th. This is Jay Torres from City Kia. He had several people coming up to him going, "You're Jay Torres?" Like from the leaderboard, and they kept doing that to each other. He ended up helping 191 people during the Elite Escape. And so we did all these recordings, and we're going to be doing a lot of fun videos and stuff. So stay tuned. But the thing I was picking up from all of these guys was just they're genuinely trying to help as many people as possible, and they're not discriminating. They're offering it to literally every customer, anything over $60. And I've even got Michael Jones here, Toyota of Hollywood, Florida. Just a great guy, so charismatic. Love his Jamaican accent. He is just the best, and he's been using Sunbit for a while. And he helped 182 people. He was real close. Hold on a second, because it was Jay. Let me go back. So Michael helped 182. Jay helped 191. They were so close to each other.
Neck and neck, yeah.
And he was telling us he's always on the Sunbeast app. He's always watching Queenita's Sun clips. He's, he loves watching all the videos, and he pays attention to the leaderboard. And then I also got to meet Vanessa Santiago, who was at the Elite Escape. She was the most veteran Sunbeast. Of all the people there, she was the only one certified as far back as 2019. So she's been using Sunbit across multiple dealerships over the years. And during the Elite Escape, placed 10th. She's at Toyota Chula Vista. And she was just so much fun with the whole crew there. She helped 176 people. It was and when I saw that she was certified in 2019, we had a lot of questions for her, and that's her thing. All these people, they say the same things. It's just, I'm just, letting everybody know as soon as they're dropping off their car, like we're doing the vehicle walk around, and I got the tablet with me. And then we ran into Travius Thompson. He
was in those testimonials. It wasn't the ones that we did in the video this year. It was before that. We did different testimonials where folks were asked in the Sunbeast app to send in videos, and he sent in his, and his was really good. He gave some good tips, and he was like, around here, my team calls me the Sunbit King. He was like, 'cause I offer it to everybody. That's so cool. You met him.
It was so much fun, getting a chance to watch as all of these Sunbeasts, especially Sunbeasts from two different industries. A lot of them, even on the trip, kind of forgot, like, oh, there's dental Sunbeasts here,
Yeah,
and the numbers are so close. When watching people, like, they also brought their families or their significant others, and the first night we had we catered all the dinners, and then gave them activity credits and food credits, basically a big digital gift card for them to like go explore, have fun, enjoy your vacation that you've earned. There were also Sunbit employees who also won the trip as well, that they were competing internally. And So a lot of account managers, like Steve Roberts from our team was there. Dustin Fox, who's been a guest on the show previously, he was there. Julia, Yannette was a guest just a couple weeks ago.
She was last month. Was it July or June? It was July, the first week
Oh
of
gosh,
July,
time's been flying. But for all of us at Sunbit to be able to meet Sunbeasts and for Sunbeasts to meet each other and recognize each other from the leaderboards, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
And even with like today's topic, how to offer, you're able to win opportunities like this. We do challenges and things, and this was such a success. I wouldn't be surprised if we did something like this again. And it all comes down to offering, being confident in presenting Sunbit. And we are going to set you up for success with today's topic, how to offer. Back to basics.
Yes, how to offer. This is the most popular talk track. In fact, I was on a call with Queenita. You and I were on a call yesterday with Mitsubishi's corporate training team because we're starting to work with more OEMs on bringing Sunbit training into their training platforms. So perhaps, some of you at some point may start seeing our content inside of your OEM corporate training platforms. Anyways, and the thing that came up, and they were telling us, they're like, yeah, everybody tells us the Sunbit application is super easy. The tablet is super easy. It's the how to offer part, how to talk about it.
Yeah. How do we get them to that?
Right? And, you've heard us talk about this quite a bit, but we have a very hot take on this, and that's traditionally financing is offered too late. So what do we mean by that? Well, let's break it down a little bit. Okay. So the customer journey. And what's interesting about this customer journey is that it's the same in a lot of the industries we serve. Car service, collision, motorsports, service, dental care, optical care, veterinary care. You go in, you either walk in or make an appointment with an expectation of what you need and an expectation of what it's going to cost. But then you are often met with an unexpected recommendation and an unexpected cost. But Queenita, what's the problem with traditional financing when we say it's offered too late? Where is that usually happening?
At the end with the payment. And you know what, Adrian? I feel like you brought up when you were talking to me about the Elite Escape, you said that Frank gave you a good tip, didn't he?
Yeah, Frank Barba, famously on the leaderboard from Springfield, Mitsubishi. I didn't get a picture of him, and that I'm kicking myself for not. But a bunch of us were talking to him because we all know him from the leaderboards. I remember, anyways. Yeah, he had a very simple breakdown, which was basically, if you mention it before cost, it's an amenity. You mention after, it's offensive. Because we get that question all the time. How do I avoid offending people? Mm-hmm. And when you're bringing it up after the recommendation or after the objection or after anything really, it becomes offensive because now it's associated with affordability. You're not thinking they can afford it. If you do it early, before any of that stuff happens, it's an amenity. Right?
Love.
Let's go to the chat. Jeff's telling us early and always make it the same to everyone. Lawrence, thanks for the shout out. We love Sunbit. We live too. It's, yeah. Ooh, Kevin Kramer, are we paying with cash, card, or three pays no interest? Oh, 3 months no interest.
Yeah. Three payments.
I gotta say, hold on. I need to change things up because I want to give bonus points for that one. That was that's the first of that variation I've heard.
Yeah, 3
formally
payments
in
of
chat.
no interest. Yeah.
Because we like to say debit, credit, Sunbit. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
What's another one? That's
month to month.
Yeah, month to month. You want to pay in full or month to month. You want to pay for it all today. You want to pay over time. But you want to pay cash, card, or 3 months no interest. Very nice. So Kevin,
it's okay.
Kramer, very nice.
It was great.
How many points? How many points should we give Kevin?
30.
30. We'll do 30. Nice. All right, Kevin. Very nice. That was a good one.
Yes. Thanks for sharing too, you guys. Keep throwing it in. Throw it in chat like your ways to offer because that's what today's about. We want to help everyone be confident in offering.
Yeah. So what we're basically talking about is, at the very minimum, you need to at least try to find a way to get ahead of where the true moment of decision happens, which is usually during the estimate. The moment you ballpark a number, that's when decisions are made.
Yeah.
So,
I can do this,
like,
or no, I'm gonna wait.
yeah. So what we're learning is, and we see this from all the top Sunbeasts, and I heard this over and over from all of these different top performers at all these different dealerships from across the country. You got Vanessa down in San Diego. You got, Frank is in Philadelphia. You got, the guys in Florida like Jay, City Kia, right? And Michael at Toyota Florida, Hollywood, Florida. You need to let people know what their options are. And at a minimum, the moment you mention a dollar amount, just right on the heels of that, you can say that the flamingo flies at midnight. So remember with Sunbit to keep it simple. You have technology to ease the stress for customers, and it doesn't hurt to check. You know that 90% of folks are getting approved. Some of you are on the upgraded version of Sunbit where nearly 100% of customers are getting approved, and you have those true no-interest options for all approved customers. And you can feel good that there's no fees whatsoever. No late fees, no prepayment penalty fees, none of that junk.
Hey, Adrian, I like what Wasif said in chat.
Check it out.
Hey, you don't have to pay for the whole thing today. Oh, well, wait, what do you mean? Oh, let me show you. And watch their eyes light up.
Ooh, that's a pretty good one.
Love that.
I'm feeling generous coming back from the Elite Escape.
You don't have to pay for everything today. Let me show you. That's one of our top talk tracks, too.
Yeah. When you also have used it yourself, that was something I heard quite a bit. A lot of the top Sunbeasts have actually, at some point in their life, ended up using Sunbit for themselves, or they helped a family member use it. So they often reference that, and it becomes a lot more personal. So if you've ever had the experience, I know some people, talking about that stuff is hard. In fact, Steve Roberts from Team Sunbit, he does this thing. I was watching him do it with other advisors. Part of his coaching is he'll ask you, he'll be like, Queenita, do you like talking about money?
Nope.
So if you're waiting for a customer to talk about money, and you don't like to talk about money, you're not going to bring it up, right? Yeah. So what are you waiting for? Because whenever an advisor will say like, oh, well, when they ask me about it, I'll say something. It's like, but they're not going to ask.
I'm not.
Yeah. Even if you told us that story, right? Like you knew they had Sunbit.
I'm that introverted and awkward with stuff like that. And some people are. Some people might not be, but a lot of people are.
Yeah. I also heard from a lot of the top performers at the Elite Escape how much they use the tablet. They lean on it more than anything. Like it is their bread and butter because it helps overcome a lot of concerns. Oh, I don't have time. Well, it just takes a couple seconds. Just scan your ID, right? Kevin letting us know in chat, I always mention that I use it on every service for my own car. I explain the 3 payments, no interest, and I absolutely avoid saying the word financing in my area. It seems to scare people.
It is
financing, scary. We understand that, and it is financing, but, that's a very broad term. Like what kind of financing? You need to be a bit more specific, and that's where, utilizing everyday language can really help folks. It's not a credit card, right? I mean, Sunbit has a credit card product, but that's not what you guys do. You have these loans on the tablets that do all the stuff. And then you got the links. That was the other thing I heard, sharing links. Even if someone's not interested, following up with a link. Even if someone gets declined, following up with a link.
I think that's next too.
Yeah. Ooh, yes.
The links.
Matthew letting us know, just used it for myself. Makes it relatable to the customers. They seem to trust you a little more when you tell them you've used it personally. Sean giving us a talk track, Mr. Customer, did you want to make one payment or would you like to make 3 payments, interest and fee free?
Ooh.
That's a good one. Sean
Yeah.
Miller. Sean Miller. That's a good one.
That's a good one. And fee free.
Think we're sticking with the theme of 30 points? That's what we're doing.
It's a good theme.
That's a good one. So what are we talking about? You have 2 primary tools when it comes to just the basics of using Sunbit. You can use your tablet in person or share a web link so they can see the same things. The approvals are the same. And Queenita, how long is an approval locked in for?
28 days.
Nice. So, let's say they check out the link and then a week later they come into the service drive with their vehicle. They just scan their ID on the tablet. It's going to pull up, that same approval. And as a reminder, you can send links quickly from your tablet using that menu in the top corner. Just send a pre-qualification link to a phone number or email address. And Dustin Fox at the Elite Escape from Team Sunbit was telling us how he's really liking that guided application in the business dashboard. This allows you to not only send links from a web browser, so you don't got to go fishing around for a tablet. Just go to dashboard.sunbit.com, and you'll click the Initiate Application button up there in the corner. And if you want to make it a pre-qualification link, just leave the dollar amount blank. It's a singular link that can do it all. So if you put in the dollar amount, it's a checkout link. If you leave it blank, it's a pre-qualification link. But why is guided app so groovy? Why do you think Dustin Fox likes the guided app so much, Queenita? What do you think he likes about it?
Well, I mean, with this, you can track your approvals in the dashboard, and then you can also see where they're at in the process of the application and be able to help them through it.
Yeah. Sometimes when you're sending the link from the tablet, you only know when they got approved. You don't see anything else. But with guided app, the dashboard, the links you send from there, you'll get to see what they see. You know what step they're on. If they're stuck, you get to see what numbers they're seeing, and really helpful. Damon Scott in the chat reminding us, hey, send those links with appointment reminders. It's definitely a winning strategy there.
I think that's next.
That is
Everyone's
next.
just like segueing us with what's next. Yes, text reminders, right? Emails, appointment reminders, all of those things we want to get ahead of it. Remember, like we were saying earlier, what Frank said, if you give them the opportunity to see what they're approved for before you even bring up those numbers, then when it comes to presenting Sunbit, it's not as awkward or uncomfortable. They're already aware of this payment option that's available, so it's not as hard to bring up.
Yeah, 100%. Guest of the show, Jason Seiler. I know he's out here today, but I always love sharing his example from Napleton River Oaks Honda. Would you like to not pay in full today, even for an oil change? It's a good one. Sharing the link. Also having templates ready to go for email. So if you want to jump on a starter template, you can. We got a QR code up there, and that way you can just kind of make it your own. So if you want to take a quick screenshot with your phone and just kind of send it to yourself as something to create a template with. Some of you are even using systems like MyKarma and others where Sunbit is integrated into a lot of the communications tools you're using. But yeah, if you go fire up your tablet and you want to get your own pre-qualification link, make sure you send it to yourself, and then you can copy your custom pre-qualification link that gets you rewards points. So this is different from the generic link your dealerships use for marketing purposes, because when you send it from the tablet, you get points. You send it from the dashboard, you get points because you're identifying yourself and you have a special link that can be repurposed. Jeff Manzanares in the chat uses that in his email signature. So does Damon Scott, and a whole lot of you do that too. And even our marketing area of the dashboard guides you to the QR code generator. So how are we doing on time? We're doing okay. Doing okay. So we can. Oh, Jason is here. Hey, Jason, good to see you. Good to see you. I don't know why I missed your name. There he is.
So I know we talked about using the before. So before they get the numbers, like ways you can present Sunbit to them. Now, when they get to the dealership and they're present, this is where marketing comes in. Leverage your marketing so that they are aware of what's available to them.
Yeah. So what does anybody remember? Does anybody remember what my favorite piece of marketing is? I talk about it all the time. I'm pretty obnoxious about it. I know Nita knows. I was actually going to ask you, Nita, and then I was like, let's turn it into a chat thing for points. I would love to see if anybody knows what is Adrian's favorite. Anybody? I'm waiting on chat. Specifically, yeah, but there's
what is on it? What is it?
Yeah, what's on it?
What is the
Damon
desk
says a
mat?
desk mat, desktop sign, but what's on it? There's specifically something that I like to see. Anybody? No?
Okay.
Oh, Austin Tucker gets it with the bonus points. Very nice.
Yes, it's the monthly payment example chart.
Yeah. So let's show an example. Here's an example of the countertop mat, which actually I think Damon, did you mention the desk mat?
Yeah.
So there's we have several different versions, but I like the one with the monthly payment examples. Some of you have older versions of our countertop version, and we do have newer ones that can now be accessed from the marketing tab of your business dashboard. So if you want to head over there, and I just love seeing monthly payment examples. Right,
Leverage
this is the Spanish one.
y'all.
I realized.
Yeah, yeah. But
we even got it in Spanish.
Marketing doesn't offer it, though, does it?
Oh, they do. So there's a couple
I mean,
ways.
like offer Sunbit.
Oh.
Like.
Oh, I see. No, I mean, even with all the marketing in the world, you could have like a 10-foot banner plastered behind your desk, and people still aren't quite paying attention.
Yeah.
Right? They're in their bubble. They're on their phone. Like when you say something, it really cuts through the noise. So if you want to go download these materials for yourself, just head over to dashboard.sunbit.com. It's the same login as your tablet, and you're looking for the marketing tab up there, and you can access the whole marketing kit. And also our success team, success@sunbit.com, can help with shipping a lot of this stuff to you at no charge. I know those countertop mats and the countertop signs are really popular. We can get those over to you. Okay. So wrap it up.
We got to talk about it.
Talk about it. And like we learned from Frank Barba and a lot of the other top performers, if you mention it after your recommendations or you bring up cost, it's offensive. You bring it up before, it's an amenity. It's a convenience. That was a very simple A or B thing. I really like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So, the problem is with an objection is that now things are kind of awkward. Mm-hmm. Like, why did you wait? Like, why couldn't you have brought that up before? So give people the opportunity to plan and budget in advance, especially when you're bringing it up during the estimate phase or during the vehicle walk around. A lot of top performers, Vanessa Santiago, she does a vehicle walk around on the drive with the tablet in hand, ready to go. You got your ID on you. They're already standing next to the vehicle. She's just planting the seed with the approval, right? So Queenita and I have a couple of talk tracks, Would you like to pay in full or see our monthly payment options? A or B. Like we saw earlier with Kevin's really great suggestion in chat. Use everyday language, right? Would you want to pay with debit, credit, or Sunbit? Pay in full or pay over time. You don't have to do this all today. Let me show you. Nice. So, Queenita, there was something special about today's episode. What's going on?
I seen someone say it in chat. The phrase that pays. What's that, Adrian?
Did somebody already clock it in chat?
Go ahead. Go. Run it, Adrian. Run it.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so head over to the Sunbeasts app. after the show wraps, I think you got to head over to the app and input the phrase. Jeff Manzanares already had it open.
And Matthew Riley,
Nice.
the flamingo flies at midnight. So, yep, some fun stuff they're doing in the app for you guys to earn more points. Proud of you guys for catching it when he said it. He did it so clean and so straight. I'm so glad you changed the scene, Adrian, because I was like holding in my like smile and laugh, and then you went full screen, and I was able to giggle. But yes, you guys, big. Before we go into coming up next, how to offer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's different points in the journey. Just to recap. Different points in the journey that make an impact on, how the customer is going to take it or, react or want to proceed with Sunbit. So think about those different points. You can use the pre-qualification link in so many different ways to present it early when they're there. You've got marketing. And if you don't, you know who to reach out to get marketing. So you can set up your location with marketing materials. And then when it comes to presenting it, it's just throwing it in, it's an option. So giving them that option, like you would, hey, if they were going to make a payment, you were going to take their card or cash, like, hey, how would you like to pay today? You do it the same way, but you're throwing in Sunbit as an option. How would you like to pay today? Card, cash, or month to month, or card, cash, or Sunbit. Just throw it in. It doesn't have to be aggressive or salesy. It's just a part of your flow and what you say. And hopefully that makes it a little easier for you to present it to every person, every time. Okay.
Way to put a
We may
bow
proceed.
on it. Coming up next, it's back to school season, so we're doing our Back to Basics series, kicking off today with how to offer Sunbit. Next week, we're going to focus on overcoming objections. Following week on the 19th, application simplicity. We're going to be looking at the tablet and the guided application, just really getting back to basics. And we're going to end the month with how Sunbit supports you and your customers. We're going to put the link tree here in the chat for everybody, because not only can you tune in with us on Zoom events for your Sunbeast app rewards points, but you can also catch the simulcast on YouTube. You can also see episodes published later to Spotify. And of course, you can catch Queenita's Sun Clips on YouTube Shorts and the Sunbeast app making a reappearance as quizzes, so you can earn your rewards points for watching a clip for a couple of seconds, answering a question, and getting rewarded for the effort. So don't miss out. Make sure you're tuning in each day with Sun Clips. But Queenita, did I miss anything?
No, but Sean had a question if you want to hang back and give him some tips. Otherwise, if you guys have to go, that's fine. Thanks for joining. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next week.
All right, Sean. So I need some word tracks for people that have money. I've tried using things like keep your money in the bank or make money. Any other suggestions?
That's tricky,
one of the
because
things.
it's like, how do you know they have money? I always think of like Adam Sandler, right? Because like Adam Sandler is just like so chill. He wears like basketball shorts and t-shirts like everywhere he goes, but he's like loaded, right? So I think it's just more about like presenting it, as we mentioned, just as an option in there to, like even the interest-free options. We hear a lot of people talk about the interest-free options. It's the same as paying cash. It's just you're keeping that money in your pocket, right? Like why spend it all today when you can pay same as cash in 3 months, right? So I think that's my opinion, at least, on it. What about you, Adrian?
A lot of the top Sunbeasts at the Elite Escape actually brought this up, where they were saying things like, one of the talk tracks I heard was, why not use someone else's money to pay for this? That's what the rich do. Like, that's, they 100%, because it becomes a cash flow thing. Like, sure, you could put it on your credit card, and if you're going to pay it off at the end of the month, cool. If you're going to carry a balance, you're paying interest on that. So, it's the other thing I sometimes mention is that, there's a lot of very prominent Highline dealerships that use Sunbit. And Mercedes-Benz and BMW dealerships do very well with Sunbit. I think Mercedes-Benz Houston is one of the top performers in the country, not just with Highlines, but with all OEMs. So Sean, I think Damon here in the chat, comment on them being smart with their money and remind them that it's okay, but just so you know, for future use.
It's an option at the end of the day, right? So it's not like we're trying to force them into like using Sunbit. Like they know it's there. You presented it, you gave them the option. They know what's available to them. At the end of the day, we just want them to be safe on the road, get their vehicle fixed or repaired, and they know it's available to them.
Yeah. I even think sometimes being a bit more coy about it works with folks. Like if you push, sometimes it can be a bit of a turnoff for customers, especially more seemingly affluent customers. But, when you drop knowledge as opposed to pitch, like I don't know if that distinction helps with tone, right? But what you're really trying to do, honestly, so sometimes I treat it like gossip. Like, what do I mean by that? So people like to hear what other people are doing. So then it's not that I'm letting them know about this because I think they need it. I'm letting them know about it because I think it's interesting, that they might find it interesting too. Not that you would use it, but you might, So how would I do that? One of my favorite ways to bring up Sunbit is especially up front is, oh, and by the way, it's kind of interesting. A whole lot of our customers keep doing this Sunbit thing. We got like this 3-month no interest. I don't know. Figured I'd just start letting everyone know. And then it kind of feels like I'm just having more of a conversation with a friend rather than trying to like pitch you something. Because if that genuinely interests you, well, you'd say something.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here, let me show you. All right. So I think, Sean, what I would recommend is just, keep experimenting with your talk tracks. And your customers better than anyone else. But maybe a tonal shift may be a good small incremental change to try. Don't make big changes. Small incremental changes each day lead to bigger impact.
Oh yeah.
And
you'll find what works for you. You'll find your flow.
Yeah. All right, checking in with chat. I know we're running late, but for those of you that stuck around, hope you also got some learning out of that too. But great question. Yeah, Sean bringing up a good point. Tell them they can pay it in full is, they can also pay it off early if they want to. But, why pay out of pocket for all of this today when, you can use someone else's money to do that?
That's the one that he said he liked too, the best.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
So we can't wait to hear how it goes. You're going to have to catch us up next time you're here. Let us know how it works for you.
And Emmanuel, you got send us a picture. Training@sunbit.com. Here, I'll even put it in the chat. That's what the one me and Queenita see. So if you go oh no, I can't spell. It's training@sunbit.com. Send us a picture. We'd love to feature it on the show. Yeah, they look great.
All right. Sorry for you guys. That was a good question.
No.
So thanks for asking, Sean.
Anything else? Think we're good?
I think we're good to go. Thanks for joining us today on How to Offer. Next week, applications or overcoming objections.
Yes, right? Overcoming objections.
Next week, overcoming objections. Let's go.
I like where Jason's at with baseball jerseys for the next swag item. But from all of us at Sunbit, thank you so much for being part of the Sunbeasts user community, for continuing your education with us here on Wednesdays. And hopefully we will see you at the next one. Take care, folks, as we dance this one out.